Hi students, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to continue with the exercise 1.2 and question number 2. Okay. In the previous video we have seen question 1 also. Okay. So let's continue now. We have to show these three numbers on the number line. Okay. It's very easy question. So one thing which is very important to note is that the denominator of all the three numbers is same. Okay. If it is not same, then we have to do it same first. Okay. We have done a similar kind of question where the denominator was different in the previous video, okay, where I had solved question number 1. In that I had solved one extra example where the denominators were different, okay. So if you have any confusion about what to do if the denominators are not same, then you can go to that video where I have solved question number 1. With that I have solved an extra question with different denominators, okay. So now when the denominators are same, how to solve this question? Okay, it's very easy now. So all the three numbers are negative, so I don't need any positive numbers to write. Okay, so I am going to just take 0 on the extreme right hand side and I am going to just give one negative number there. As the denominator is 11, I will write first 1 by 11. Okay, I have to write denominator as 11. Because between two consecutive integers we are going to make 11 parts. So first number on the left hand side will be minus 1 by 11, then after that minus 2 by 11. I don't have to write all the numbers, okay, but I have to mark them. So this is minus 3 by 11, minus 4 by 11, this number becomes minus 5 by 11, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, this number becomes minus 9 by 11. Then if you want you can extend this further. Minus 10 by 11 and minus 11 by 11, therefore this is minus 1. So between two consecutive integers, between 0 and 1, we have divided this part into 11 equal parts. That's why we have taken 11 in the denominator, students. Okay. So now this is the final answer. What were the numbers we had to show? Minus 2 by 11. So I am writing this point A represents minus 2 by 11. Then this is point B, which represents minus 5 by 11, and this is point C which represents minus 9 by 11. So I hope you have understood. Let's go to the next question now. So friends, moving on to the next question now, exercise 1.2, question number 3, very easy question. Write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. I can directly write the answer, but first I am going to tell you what is meant by a rational number. Okay, some of you might have forgotten this. Okay, so rational number is any number which we can write in the form of a fraction p by q, where denominator cannot be 0. Okay, denominator cannot be 0 because otherwise it will become meaningless. Correct? So denominator cannot be 0 and PQ must be co-prime integers. Now again, what is meant by co-prime? Co-prime means these kind of numbers should not be there because these are divisible by same number, correct? That means they have common factor other than 1 also. 1 is common factor of every number. But these two numbers are divisible by 3. So they have one more common factor, that is 3. So this is not the simplest form. This is also a rational number, but this is not the simplest form of a rational number. If we divide both by 3, I will get the answer 1 by 2. That will be the simplest form of a rational number. Okay. So what is a rational number? Rational number, students, rational number is a number which can be represented in the form of p by q, where pq must be co-prime integers. That means they should not have any common factor other than 1, and denominator should not be 0 because otherwise it will be a meaningless question, correct? Meaningless number, right? So we cannot divide by 0. So now first question, first thing what we have to do, we want 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. So simple question, no? 1 is smaller than 2, correct? Then 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. You can write infinite such numbers. Not only this, what you can do, you can write also 1.9. 1.9 is also smaller than 2. It is also a rational number. Correct? How is this rational number? I can write this as 19 by 10, no? In the form of numerator and denominator. So this is also a rational number. Similarly, you can then write 1.87. You can write infinite rational numbers. Correct? So you can write any 5 numbers. So I am going to write 1.99, 1.98. 8. You can write any of the 5 numbers less than 2. I hope you have understood. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So friends, we will continue with the next question now. We are on to exercise 1.2 question 4. Okay, so the question is find 10 rational numbers between these two numbers. So now how to find it? Okay, first of all, what we are going to do? We are going to make the denominators same. Very easy. For that, the denominators are 5 and 2. Okay, so what is the LCM of 5 and 2? That is the least common multiple, that is the number which comes in the table of both 5 and 2 first. Okay, so the table, if I write the tables of both 5 and 2, you will see that 10 comes in the table of both first, right? So 10 is the LCM, simple. So what you are going to do, you are going to make the denominator 10 for both. So minus 2 by 5, I am going to multiply this fraction by 2 in the numerator and denominator, so that the denominator becomes 10. So it will be minus 4 by 10, right? Similarly, for this 1 by 2, I have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 5 to make the denominator 10. So when I do it, I get the answer as 5 by 10. But now between minus 4 by 10 and 5 by 10, will I get 10 rational numbers? See, if I draw a number line like this, okay, I have minus 4 by 10 on the left side, minus 1 by 10, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 by 10. And on the right, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 5 by 10. So how many numbers are there between these two numbers? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I want 2 more. So I will have to increase the denominator. But they have to be same. But I will have to increase. So now 10, I will make the denominator in place of 10, I will make it 20. Okay. So I have to multiply again the denominators by 2. So that the denominators will become 20. I will get more than 10 rational numbers there. Okay. So I am going to multiply the denominator and the numerator by 2 here. So it will become minus 8 by 10, and similarly this will be, I am multiplying by 2. It will become 10. It will be minus 8 by 20, and similarly this will be 10 by 20. Now you can see that you can write more than 10 rational numbers, right? Because if I draw number line again, okay, and I want minus 8 by 20. So first will be minus 1 by 20, minus 2 by 20. It will be here minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. This will be minus 8 by 20. Similarly, on the right hand side of 0, 1 by 20, 2 by 20, 3 by 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 by 20. Okay? This was our last one. So we have more than 10 rational numbers now. Okay? I am going to write 10. So therefore 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2 are, I am going to write minus 7 by 20, then minus 6 by 20, minus 5 by 20, minus 4 by 20, minus 3 by 20. I have written 5 negative, now I will write 5 positive also, okay. Then 1 by 20, 2 by 20, 3 by 20, 4 by 20 and 5 by 20. So these are the 5 rational numbers. I hope you understood the question. Now let's do the next one. So the next question is find 5 rational numbers. This time I have to find 5 rational numbers between these two numbers, 2 by 3, 4 by 5. So the first step is make the denominators same. So what are the denominators here? 3 and 5. What will be their LCM? You just write the tables of both. Okay, few numbers only, and we will get the first common multiple, which will be the least common multiple, right? LCM. So we have to make the denominator 15 now. In the first 2 by 3, to make the denominator 15, I have to multiply by 5. So I will multiply the numerator also. So it will become 10 by 15. And now this 4 by 5, to make the denominator 15, I have to multiply by 3. So I will multiply in the numerator also. Now you can see there is only one rational number. Between 10 by 15 and 12 by 15, I can write only 11 by 15, right? But I want 5 rational numbers. So now what to do here? If you want 5 rational numbers, again just increase the denominator by, multiply it by 5 or more than 5. Okay, so if I multiply by 6 denominators, okay, denominators. If I multiply by 6, what will my number be? If I multiply here by 6, let me just erase this. If I am multiplying by 6, it's going to be 60 by 90, and if I multiply here also by 6, I have to keep the denominator same. I have to remember that, okay? So it will be 72 by 90. Now see, we can write 11 numbers between 60 and 72. So therefore, we have to write only 5. Okay, 5 rational numbers between given two numbers 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. How to write any 5. Okay, so I am going to write 61 by 90, then 62 by 90, 63 by 90, 64 by 90, and 65 by 90. So these are the 5 rational numbers, students. I hope you are understanding the questions very easily. If you have any doubt, please go to the comment box and make the comment. I will try to explain to you the same question in a different way. Okay. Or if you want different type of questions from me to be solved, then again you can go to the comment box and just type the question there. I will solve that question for you also. Okay. So we'll do the next question now. So student, the next question is, we have to again find it's in the same question. Okay. Question number 5, second question. Again we have to find 5 rational numbers between minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. So first step is make the denominator same. Now what is the LCM of 2 and 3? Just write the table of both, and what is the first number in the table of both? That is 6. So LCM is 6. So now I am going to make the denominator 6. Okay. For that I have to multiply the denominator by 3. So it will be minus 9 by 6. And for 5 by 3, to make the denominator same, I have to multiply by 2. So I will multiply the numerator also. So it's 10 by 6. We have many numbers now between these two numbers. We want only 5. Okay? So we don't have to again increase the denominator. There is no need now, correct? So therefore 5 rational numbers between minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. Minus 9 was 9 by 6 was the last on the left hand side, right? So I will write minus 8 by 6, minus 7 by 6, minus 6 by 6, minus 5 by 6, minus 4 by 6. 5 are already over. If you want, then minus 3 by 6, minus 2, minus 1 by 6, 0 by 6, 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, up to 9 by 6, right? So these are the 5 which I have already written. So we will do the last question of now, question number 5. There are 3 questions. Now we will be doing last question of this. So the students, the last question of the same question, question 5, we have to find 5 rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 now. Again, what will be the LCM? Now here many students will tell that the LCM is 8, but it is not. If you write the table, you will get that in both the tables. The first common multiple is 4, so the LCM is 4. But if now here the denominator is already 4, so I don't have to do anything. In the second one it's 2, so if I want to make it 4, I have to multiply by 2, right? So it will be 2 by 4. But now you can see, first one is 1 by 4, second one is 2 by 4. There is no rational number in the P by Q form, correct? So now what I have to do, I want 5 rational numbers now. So multiply by more than 5. As the denominator is same and there is no rational number between 1 by 4 and 2 by 4, I want at least 5. So multiply by more than 5, but keep the denominator same. So I will be multiplying both by 6. Okay, so I am multiplying numerator and denominator by 6 here. So it will be 6 by 24, and here also I am multiplying by 6. So it's 12 by 24. See now, between 6 by 24 and 12 by 24, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 by 24. So if you want 5 rational numbers, if the denominator is same, here see the denominator was same. 2 by 4, 1 by 4. Denominator was same, but there was no rational number between 1 by 4 and 2 by 4. And now you want 5, so you multiply by at least one more. So you multiply by 6. If you want 10, then multiply by 11. Okay. So now you can write 5 rational numbers easily. So now 5 rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 are 6. From 6 I can write it. 7 by 24, 8 by 24, 9 by 24, 10 by 24 and 11 by 24. So these are the 5 rational numbers. Now we will be doing last, I think, how many questions are left? Last 2 questions are left now, and then the chapter will be over. So we will be doing last 2 questions. So the second last question, students, now question number 6, write 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. We did a similar kind of question. It was question number 4, I think. Let me see. Yes, it was question number 3. Okay, we had to write 5 rational numbers less than 2. Okay, now we have to write 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. First of all, again I will explain what is a rational number first. Okay, so I am going to write what is a rational number. See, rational number is a number which can be, this is very important question. Okay, remember this, which can be expressed in P by Q form. Okay, where, that means numerator denominator form, where PQ are integers. Okay, where PQ are integers and where denominator, that is Q, cannot be 0. Okay, these are nothing but rational numbers. For example, now minus 5 by 3. These are integers, denominator is not 0. 0. This is also a rational number because I can write 0 and 0 by 1. So 0 is also a rational number. Similarly, if you have confusion, sir, is this a rational number? Minus 2.5 by 3. Yes, it is also a rational number because I can write this as minus 25 by 30, no? If I take out that decimal point, I will be giving 1 0 in the denominator because there was one digit after the decimal point in the numerator. So that's why I have given 1 0 in the denominator. I can make it simplest form also. 5 5s are 25, 5 6 are 30. But this is also a rational number, but you have to make it the simplest form. This is very important. Okay, so when I make it the simplest form, that number will become minus 5 by 6. So what is a rational number? A number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where PQ are integers, denominator not 0, and as I said, they should be in the simplest form. That means they should not have any common factor other than 1. See here, 5 and 6, the common factor is only 1. 25 and 30, the common factor was 5 also, right? So the rational number has to be in the simplest form. That means they should be co-prime integers. What is co-prime now? Co-prime numbers are those numbers which do not have any other common factor other than 1. Okay, so rational number is a number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where PQ are integers. In place of integers, I can write co-prime integers. Okay, where Q is not 0, and now also I can write where P and Q are co-prime. Okay, and PQ are co-prime. Co-prime is the numbers which don't have any common factor other than 1. Okay, so now we want 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. Very easy example, students. Okay, 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. If I draw a number line like this, 0, it's minus 1 here, minus 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are all rational numbers. I can write 4 as 4 by 1, 3 by 1, 2 by 1, 1 by 1, 0 by 1, minus 1 by 1. Okay, so there are infinite. So 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2, I will write minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. That's it. I hope, students, you have understood the question. Okay, so we will be going now on to the last question of this chapter. So students, now this is the last question of the first chapter, rational numbers. Find 10 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. Okay. First of all, the process is same. First we make the denominator same, right? So what is the denominator? 5 and 4. So what is the LCM of 5 and 4? If I write the table of both, you will see that 20 is the first number in the table of both. So 20 is the denominator. So I am going to make the denominator 20. So when I try to make the denominator 20 in the first fraction, I have to multiply by 4 in the denominator. So I will multiply the numerator also by 4. So it will become 12 by 20. And for the second one, 3 by 4, when I go to make the denominator 20 here, I multiply by 5. So I multiply the numerator also by 5. So it's 15 by 20. Now, if you, we can see that only there are two numbers, right? Two rational numbers, which I can write from this 13 by 20, 14 by 20. But we want 10. So to make the to find 10 rational numbers, we just have to increase the denominator. Now say if you multiply by 2, okay, you have to keep the denominator same. But if you multiply by 2 to the numerator and denominator, okay, if you multiply both by 2, what will be your answer? It will be 24 by 40. If you multiply here by 2, what will be your answer? 30 by 40. But still you get only 5 numbers, right? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. But we want 10 numbers, right? So we will have to make the denominator more. So it's very easy now. As the denominator is 20, I will make it 100. So to make it 100, I will be multiplying by 5 here. So find the numerator also. So it will become 60 by 100. Similarly here also, I will be multiplying by 5. So numerator also, so it will become 75 by 100. Very easy. Now see, we can find 14 rational numbers between 60 and 75. So therefore 10 rational numbers, we got the answer, students. Now 10 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4 are, so I am starting from 61 by 100, okay. So the answer is 61 by 100, then 62 by 100, 63 by 100, 64 by 100, 65 by 100, 66 by 100, 67 by 100, 68 by 100, 69 by 100 and 70 by 100. You can write more also. Also one very important thing, you can write this in simplest form also. Correct? 64 by 100. So if you divide both by 4, what will you get? It will be 16 by 20. So you can write simplest form of each also. 68 by 100, you can also write the simplest form. But this is also okay, no problem. This will also be considered and you will get the correct marks. So students, I hope you have understood all the examples which I have solved in this video. Also, I have made a video for all the exercises, okay, all the questions of this chapter. So you can go through the previous videos also, and if you face any difficulty, if you want to know different questions from me, so you can just go to the comment box. If you like the video, please go to the comment box and tell me that you like the video, okay, and you can also share with your friends, and please subscribe to the channel if you really like the video, okay. See you in the next class, see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.